Jenna Grace Pedigo, a freshman at Glasgow High School, is the WCLU Student of the Week, presented by Pedigo Lessenberry.
Discover peace of mind with Pedigo Lessenberry, the trusted name in insurance for over 100 years in South Central Kentucky. Our comprehensive coverage options ensure that you're protected every step of the way. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or business insurance, our experienced team is here to help you make informed decisions that fit your needs. Visit us online at plinsurance.com to learn more and find the right coverage for you. Trust longevity. Trust Pedigo Lessenberry.
Pedigo is an ambassador and reporter for Glasgow High School's new Future Farmers of America chapter. The group recently teamed up with Barren County 4-H to host ag awareness events at South Green and Highland Elementaries. Pedigo not only shared her knowledge of agriculture with the younger Scotties, but she introduced them to her duck, Coda.
We're just teaching these younger kids that are gonna have a future in high school. Maybe they want to be in ag, like with the chickens and the ducks. And it's just a really good experience for them because most of them have never seen chickens and ducks. And yeah, they love it.
Pedigo said it's important for these young students to learn more about agriculture.
The future in agriculture is kind of going away a little bit, and having them be in it more is pretty important because you can convince some of these kids that never thought they would have a future in agriculture be in it.
We'd like to thank Pedigo Lessenberry for presenting our Student of the Week.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes, yep, Kylie Green, can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Roy's Field. And welcome here to Sam Roy's Field at historic Richardson Stadium for high school baseball today. It is a 15th district matchup between crosstown rivals Glasgow and Barren County. Joe Myers and Bruce Dubuque along with you for our broadcast today. Barren County coming in at 15-11 overall. They are 2-2 in district play. The Trojans coming off an 18-12 win at Clinton County in their last outing on Saturday. Glasgow 15-14 overall. They are 1-3 in district play. They're coming off a 13-4 win at Monroe County in their last game on Friday. The Barren County Trojans have had the upper hand in this matchup with the Scotties over the last 6 meetings. Glasgow has lost 6 straight to the Trojans. Last time Glasgow defeated Barren County was back on May the 1st of 2023. And it looks like we may have a quick pregame here, so let's go ahead and take our first timeout here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to First Pitch, and we come back after this 3-minute timeout. We'll have the starting lineups for you. We're back after this on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from,
Check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Be back here with you at Glasgow's Sam Royce Field here at Richardson Stadium. And we are going to have a quick pregame here. The lineups are already being introduced by the public address announcer, so let's go ahead and get those on for you here. First for the Barren County Trojans, batting first and playing shortstop is Jax Vincent. Number 2 hitter in the center fielder is Colton Wilson. Batting third and at second base will be Jackson Pierce. Gavin Coffey will be at first base batting fourth. Number 5 hitter is the third baseman Cam Crawford. Batting sixth and catching will be Price Thompson. Dylan Porter, the right fielder, will bat seventh. Batting eighth and pitching is Landon Ewells. And batting ninth and in the left field is Bracy Fault. Trojans are 15-11 overall, 2-2 in district play. Head coach J.R. Estes, assistant coaches James Combs, Luke Wills, and Michael Poore. For the Scotties, batting first and pitching will be Carter Hodges. Batting second at shortstop is Hudson Gum. At first base and batting third will be Keaton Haynes. Batting cleanup and the DH today is Thomas Glass. He'll be hitting for the catcher Ryder Haynes. At third base is Stephen Garrett. He'll be batting fifth. Number 6 hitter in center field is Landon Martin. Houston Haynes will bat seventh. He'll be in right field. J.P. Pitcock in left field will bat eighth. And Garrett Shields at second base will bat ninth. Scotties are 15-14 overall, 1-3 in district play. Head coach is Cameron Garman. Assistant coaches Brock Johnson, Cord Glass, Dylan Poore, Corey Haynes, Jeff Garman, and Pudge Morgan. Let's go ahead and take our final time out here on the Don Franklin Auto pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch for you here from Sam Royce Field. It's Glasgow against Barren County in high school baseball. We're back after this 3-minute timeout on WCODU Blue, 103.1 FM and 14.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barren County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
Back here at Sam Roy's Field, Joe Myers, Brewster View with you as we are ready to get this ball game underway between Glasgow and Barren County here in this 15th District baseball matchup. Jax Vincent at the plate for Barren County to open things up, and the first pitch he sees from Carter Hodges misses low and away. Carter into the windup, and the fastball popped up on the infield here, and it is staying in play, but Houston Haynes, the catcher, never could find it. So that is a free pass there for Jax Vincent. If Houston could have found that one, that definitely would have been out there on the foul ball catch.
Yeah, winds from the southwest today, and the sky is a high sky. It's just.
So we'll see if Carter Hodges can recover from that. To now 1-1 pitch going to be popped up in foul territory, and this one is going to be caught by Stephen Garrett at third base. So one away here to start this ball game. This first inning, by the way, brought to you by Raphael's Sports Bar. And we need to give you our Colton's Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. Currently 78 degrees here in Glasgow. And looking for the temperature to drop maybe to around 71, 70 degrees or so by the time this ball game is over with. Partly cloudy skies here, but a very nice afternoon. That is your Colton Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. First pitch here to Colton Wilson misses. Here is the 1-0 pitch, and that fastball catches the inside corner for strike one. Colton Wilson, a 400 hitter, 10 RBIs on the year. Hodges into the windup, and the fastball misses upstairs. Again, the Trojans have won 6 straight against the Scotties. Glasgow has not beaten Barren County in baseball since May of 2023, May the 1st to be exact. So just a little over 3 years ago. And this pitch in there for a called strike as well, right at the knees over the heart of the plate. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes on Wilson. Now the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled off. Glasgow defensively has J.P. Pitcock in left field, Landon Martin in center field, Houston Haynes in right, Stephen Garrett at third base, Hudson Gum the shortstop, Garrett Shields at second base, Keaton Haynes at first, Carter Hodges on the mound. I'll give you his numbers in just a moment, and of course behind the plate is Ryder Haynes. The breaking ball from Hodges misses inside here. Carter Hodges with outstanding numbers, 6-0 on the year with a 0.75 ERA. He struck out 59, walked 27. He's thrown 37 in the third innings. And the fastball here misses upstairs to Wilson, so he earns a 1-out walk here in the top of the first. Hodges making his 8th start of the season here today. And Now to bring up the second baseman, Jackson Pierce.
Well, you hope that he's, because it's the rivalry, he's not trying to put a little extra heat on it and overthrowing it some.
Hodges from the stretch with a runner at first. And the fastball misses upstairs.
He's thrown several up high.
Colton Wilson, not a real threat on the base paths. He's only attempted 5 stolen bases. He's made it on 4 of those. And now time called as the freshman hitter, Jackson Pierce, goes down and has a word with J.R. Estes, the head coach, in the third base box.
Former Scotty's son, Timmy Pierce's son.
At least a couple of kids on this Barren County Ball Club are sons of former Scotties.
Yep.
One ball, no strikes here to Pierce. He's a .397 hitter with 12 RBIs. And the breaking ball is going to be laced into left field. That'll be a single, and it's going to get by Pitcock all the way to the fence. That's going to bring Wilson in to score the first run of the day. They're going to have a play at third, but nobody's at third covering. Boy, just poor defense that time by the Scotties all the way around. You let a ball get underneath your glove in the outfield, roll all the way to the fence. It allows a run to score, and then nobody at third base covering the bag. Otherwise, you would have had an out right there. So it'll only count as 1 error, but really 2 errors on that play by the Scotty defense. That is not what you want to do in a game this big to start the ball game off. Gavin Coffey at the plate. This pitch misses low. We had to fly through our pregame, so we didn't really get to talk about the situation here. Glasgow basically needs to sweep Barren County. They need to win today and tomorrow to avoid the number 4 seed, most likely, for the district tournament. Currently 1-3 in the district. Everybody else is 2-2 in district play. The breaking ball here from Hodges misses outside. It's 1-1 now to Coffey. He's a .392 hitter with 22 RBIs. He also has a couple of home runs.
This is the way sort of the East game started. You made some mistakes early and gave up 3 runs.
The breaking ball here called a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2 now.
You just can't.
Scotty infielders are in on the edge of the grass, trying to prevent that run at third from scoring on a ground ball. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed as Hodges is able to blow the fastball by Coffey that time. It'll be an SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges. 2 away now, and the hitter will be the third baseman, Cam Crawford.
It's a big out with that runner on third. And now your infield can back up to regular distance.
Crawford, a .286 hitter. He hits a fly ball to right center field, and it is going to drop. It's one of those seeing eye singles. It fell right in between 3 Scotties converging on it, and Houston Haynes at the last moment made a sliding attempt to get it, but could not come up with it. And it's 2-0 Barren County here in the top of the first inning. Crawford will get RBI number 14 on the year right there. Bryce Thompson will now be the hitter.
Yeah, it was a good pitch. He just missed it, and it's like you say, it's one of them that just fell in no man's land. Nothing you can do about it.
Hodges checks on the runner at first. Now the fastball misses upstairs. Hodges throws to first base, the runner back in, but it was pretty close over there. Hodges set to deliver the 1-0 pitch, and it's fastball in the dirt. Hodges taking a long time to get the pitch he wants. Now comes set. Runner does not take off, but the ball hit back up the middle. That'll be another single for the Trojans. Runners at first and second, still just 2 away. Now the right fielder, Dylan Pointer.
Carter hadn't been hit like this all year. We got a courtesy runner, I guess.
Running for Thompson. And that will be Braden Weigart. Or Weigart, I apologize. I did not check on the pronunciation of that name, but Weigant. I believe it's Weigant, excuse me. W-E-Y-G-A-N-D-T. And the first pitch to Pointer swung on and missed for strike one. Could not catch up with a high heat that time from Hodges. Trojans with runners at first and second here in the top of the Raphael Sports Bar first inning. They already lead it 2-0. 2 outs on the board, an 0-1 pitch coming, and this one's going to be a base hit into right field. And they're going to send the runner around third. The throw home will be cut off now. The relay is late. Now it gets to the backstop. And the runners will wind up at second and third base. Just a disaster of a first inning for the Scotties. Could not be any worse right now. Down 4-0 already, and runners, 2 more runners in scoring position for the Trojans, and that's going to earn a visit to the mound by Cord Glass. Bruce, hard to imagine a much worse start here for Glasgow in this one. It's a 397.
Is the scoreboard right? No, it's just 3. They're changing it. Because with 2 on, there hadn't been that many batters. Yeah. No, it couldn't have been much worse for them. I like you say, and I mean, of course, Carter throws that fastball, and they're on it. They probably batting practice this week. They probably had the machine turned up as fast as it would go. Carter throws in the mid-80s.
Pitching coach Cord Glass heads back to the Glasgow dugout, but Scotties have got to find a way to get out of this without giving up any more damage here in the first inning. Already 3-0 in favor of the Trojans, and coming to the plate is Landon Yules, the pitcher for Barren County. Yules batting just .067, so the Scotties have got to find a way to get him out right here. And this pitch going to be fouled off out of play.
Carter's throwing strikes. I mean, he only one batter has he gone full count on, and that was a base on balls to the second batter. But they're jumping on him early. He's throwing strikes.
Here's the 0-1. And this fastball misses outside to the left-handed hitting Yules. Hodges with the pitch, and that one misses upstairs, 2-1. Umpires today, by the way, behind the plate you have Sean Payne. Out on the bases is Tate McClard. 2 balls and a strike as Hodges comes set. Breaking ball fouled back by Yules out of play. Coach J.R. Estes for the Trojans has been fired up for this top of the first inning.
Yes, he has.
Now the 2-2, and this pitch misses outside. The count will go full. It's a Riley Dental Group full count here. First base is open, but this is the man you want to get if you're Carter Hodges. The payoff pitch coming, and that misses.
Second walk.
So that will load the bases.
27 pitches already in this first inning.
And the 9th batter of the inning will come to the plate for the Trojans. It's Bracy Fault.
Another courtesy runner, number 6, Joe.
It's Mason Mabry running at first base for Yules. Force at any base here for the Scotties. Fault a .231 hitter, and he backs up out of the way of the inside fastball.
4 hits and 2 walks. They batted around.
They will have if Fault comes up. I mean, if Vincent comes back up, if Fault reaches, they've sent all 9 hitters to the plate in this order, though, in this inning, though. Now the 2-0. There for a strike. I have to imagine Fault was taking until he saw a strike. 2-1 now. Hodges with a pitch, and he swings at the high fastball for strike 2.
Put that one up in his eyes.
Fault just an 8th grader. Hodges with a 2-2 pitch, and the fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's an SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges, but a rough top of the first inning for Glasgow. The Trojans put up 3 runs, and they have the early lead.
3 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error, and they strand 3. We've completed a half inning. Barren County scores 3 in the top of the inning. Scotty's be coming to bat after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes,
safe.
Yep, Kylie Green. Kimbo with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Myers and Bruce Dubuque back here with you at Sam Royce Field here at Richardson Stadium. And we go to the bottom half of the Raphael Sports Bar first inning. And it'll be the first 3 hitters for the Scotties, Carter Hodges, Hudson Gum, and Keaton Haynes that are due up. Barren County put up 3 runs in the top half of this inning, so the Scotties have dug themselves a hole before they've even come to bat. Barren County defensively looks like this. Bracy Fault is in left field. Colton Wilson in center field. Dylan Pointer in right field. Cam Crawford at third base. Jax Vincent at shortstop. Jackson Pierce at second. Gavin Coffey at first base. Price Thompson behind the plate. And pitching today for the Trojans is the senior Landon Ewells. Ewells 4-0 with a 4.07 ERA. He struck out 22, walked 10. He's thrown 22 in the 3rd innings. He's making his 4th start of the day. Most of his pitching appearances have come in relief. He's made 6 relief appearances, but he is a left-hander. Ewells with his first pitch of the day, and his fastball misses upstairs. Carter Hodges batting .340 on the year with 21 RBIs. He also has 3 home runs. Ooh. First pitch, or the second pitch of the at-bat here, called a strike at the knees. Ewells into the windup. And this pitch in the dirt. The 2-1 now. And that fastball misses up and away. Now the 3-1 delivery. Popped up. Foul territory, going to get out of play, though. Raleigh Dental Group full count, the pitch on the way. and hit back up the middle. And a diving play made by the shortstop, Jax Vincent. His throw not in time, though. It'll be an infield single for Carter Hodges. First man on for the Scotties here in the bottom of the Round Field Sports Bar first inning. And I bet we'll have a courtesy runner here for Hodges. Let's check on it and see. Is that 6 Caldwell? I can't tell.
I can't
Bruce.
tell either. Looks like him, but
I think it is Byron Caldwell. Yeah, I believe it is number 6 out there. Or Braylon Caldwell, excuse me. Caldwell gets his lead at first base. Got the lefty on the mound, so got to be careful there at first base when you're getting your lead. He'll throw to first, and Caldwell back in safely. Yules comes set. And now time asked for and granted. As Hudson Gum got tired of standing in the batter's box waiting on the pitch. Gum shows bunt early, pulls back, swings away, hits a fly ball foul and out of play. You'll sit ready or gets ready for the 0-1 pitch, and the fastball misses upstairs. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one a strike on the outside part of the plate. One ball, 2 strikes here to Hudson Gum. Runner on at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. This inning brought to you by Raphael Sports Bar. Barren County with a 3-0 lead. And now a balk called on Yules. And that's going to get J.R. Estes up out of the dugout. He wants to know what happened. So that moves Caldwell to second base. Coach Estes, the first inning, clearly not very happy with the call, but he's headed back to the dugout.
just putting a thought in the umpire's head because he's not going to change his mind. So
1-2 pitch coming. Yules comes set, now the pitch, and the breaking ball misses upstairs.
That's a big looping curve, wasn't it?
Was. Now the 2-2. Fouled off out of play. Still 2-2 here. Come back into the box. And now the pitch. Fly ball, but fouled off again to the right side and out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes. Yules comes set, checks the runner, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball that time. And Gum down on strikes, an SCRTC strikeout.
Yeah, Hudson out in front on that one.
One away. That'll bring up the Glasgow first baseman, Keaton Haynes. Keaton batting .333 with 28 RBIs and a couple of home runs. Yules comes set. Checking on Caldwell at second. Now he'll fake a throw there.
Trying to keep him close. I mean, you know, we had no outs and the runner on second. We need to at least get one of those back.
The pitch. And the breaking ball is fouled off down the third base line.
Yeah, that curveball, that breaking curveball slows up, and we get out. Hudson was way out in front of it, and Keaton Haynes out in front of that one down the third base line. There's quite a bit of velocity difference between his curve and his fastball, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, Eulis, he throws pretty good from what we've seen so far. The 0-1, and it's going to be fouled off out of play. Oh and 2 to the Glasgow junior first baseman, Keaton Haynes. Here's the 0-2. And this ball hammered into center field, but it won't be deep enough. And it's going to be caught out there by Wilson at second base. He'll go to third on the throw as Caldwell tags up. Caldwell there safely. But there are now two away. We're going to check to see if he left early. He did not.
Got to have a wild pitch or a base hit now.
Hitter will be the DH Thomas Glass. Thomas batting .284 on the year with 16 RBIs. Now time called is Coach Estes coming out to argue, and he says it does matter what I think. I don't know what this is about, but you could clearly hear him say it does matter what I think. And now Cameron Garman comes strolling out of the Glasgow dugout. Coach Estes has been extremely active in this first inning. He is pumped up here, and now he's still arguing with the home plate umpire for some reason. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the argument is.
Well, is it still over that fly ball?
I have no idea. The balk call? I mean, I don't have any idea.
Well, you'd think that's
what fly ball? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean the balk call? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the fly ball, the tag at second.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, they argued that at first.
Mm-hmm. So Yules comes set. First pitch to Glass. It's a breaking ball that misses outside. Here's the 1-0. Fastball ripped into left field. That's going to get one run in as Caldwell comes in to score the first run of the day for the Scotties. Glass on his way to second, and he'll slide in there safely with a two-out RBI double. The Scotties on the board now, trailing 3-1 as Glass gets his 17th RBI of the season.
I'm just glad we were able to get that run in after having him on second base with no outs.
So with Glass on at second, that will bring up the third baseman, Stephen Garrett. And the fastball from Eulis misses outside. Strong breeze today, blowing straight away to center field. And this pitch misses upstairs as well, and now a snap throw down to second base by the catcher Thompson, but Glass back in standing up easily.
This is 11 miles an hour. That looks a little stronger than that.
According to the flag out there, it's definitely stronger than that. Here's the 2-0. And this ball hit to the right side. If it's fair, it's going to be trouble, but it's foul. We're in the bottom of the Raphael Sports Bar first inning. Barren County 3, Glasgow 1 in this 15th district matchup. Two balls and a strike to the senior third baseman, Stephen Garrett. The 2-1 pitch misses upstairs.
Another one here says 20 miles an hour. So
that one I'm more apt to believe. The 3-1 pitch popped up in foul territory. Trojans giving it a look, and the catch made over there in front of the Glasgow dugout by the first baseman, Gavin Coffey, and that will end the first inning for the Scotties. Glasgow does get on the board, though, but they still trail.
Like Joe told you, Scotties got one back. They had one run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and one stranded. After one here at historic Richardson Stadium, it's Barren County 3, Glasgow 1. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1498.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a one-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Joe Myers, Bruce W. back here with you at Sam Roy's Field. We go to the top half of the CRS Construction second inning, and the first 3 hitters due up are the 1-2-3 hitters, Jax Vincent, Colton Wilson, and Jackson Pierce for Barren County. Trojans with a 3-1 lead over the Scotties as we get this inning underway. Carter Hodges starts, Vincent off with a breaking ball that's in there for a called strike.
Hope the Scotties have a little better inning. Vincent fouled out to third base his first at bat.
And a swing and a miss at a high fastball from Hodges that time. It's 0-2 to Vincent. Vincent, a .383 hitter, does have 1 home run. Hodges with a fastball. It's a fly ball to right field, and drifting back and making the catch out there will be Houston Haynes for out number 1. That'll bring up the center fielder, Colton Wilson, for his second at bat of the day.
Wilson drew a base on ball, then scored on the double by Pierce.
And a good fastball from Hodges on the outside corner, called strike 1. Wilson, a 400 hitter. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses outside. Big crowd on hand today, biggest that we have seen in the 7 games that we have broadcast, as you would expect for Glasgow and Barren County. This breaking ball misses outside as well. 2-1 now to Colton Wilson.
Yeah, a lot of Scotty fans standing. There are several seats left over on the Barren County side, but they got a lot of people out in the outfield in pickup trucks.
Here's the 2-1. And this one misses outside and low, so 3-1 here to Wilson.
Well, he walked him and he scored. He just can't give those free passes up. Had 2 walks in that first.
Hodges into the windup, and the fastball misses up and away, so it is another walk. Wilson heads down to first base with 1 out on the board. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jackson Pierce.
Pierce doubled and advanced to third on the error.
Pierce batting .397. And Hodges starts him with a pitch that catches the outside corner for a called strike.
Yeah, that fastball backed up a little. It
Pierce just a freshman. Hodges checks on the runner. Now delivers. And a foul ball off the bat of Pierce.
Now Jackson, pretty good athlete. He started as a freshman on our football team, and that's a school the size of Barren. That's pretty good.
It is, yep, no doubt. Breaking ball and a beauty in there for a called strike 3. It's an SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges as Pierce heads back to the dugout for out number 2. That'll be the first baseman, Gavin Coffey, due up now.
Coffey struck out for the second out in the first inning.
Breaking ball from Hodges in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher, Haynes. Colton Wilson, the runner at first base. 3-1 lead for the Trojans here in the top half of the CRS Construction second inning. There are 2 outs and a 1-0 pitch coming to Coffey. And that fastball is high. The 2-0 pitch is a breaking ball in there for a called strike. Two and one now. Hodges delivers. And this hit towards shortstop. Hudson Gum has it. He'll go to first base for the out there, and that will end the top of the second inning for the Trojans.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left via the walk. 1.5 gone. Trojans still lead 3-1. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes,
safe.
Yep, Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. For the Scotties, coming up here in the bottom half of the CRS Construction second inning, it'll be Landon Martin, Houston Haynes, and J.P. Pitcock. Barren County 3, Glasgow 1 as we move to the bottom of the second. Landon Martin to lead things off, a .237 hitter with a couple of RBIs. He is a left-handed hitter. He'll be facing the left-handed throwing Landon Yules. Yules kicking dirt around up there on the mound. Getting it just like he wants it. Now we're set to go. Into the windup and the pitch. And Martin showed bunt, pulled back and took a called strike. Yules with the 0-1. Breaking ball in the dirt.
That's a good pitch right there.
Couldn't get him to chase.
No, he couldn't, but that was. That pitch looked really good and then just fell off.
Here's the 1-1 from Yules. And that one misses a bit outside.
Well, we had our leadoff batter off in the first, and he scored. It'd be nice to get another one on there, and we can chip away maybe.
The 2-1 pitch. That one's low and away. Into the windup and the pitch. And ball 4 as that one misses low. So the leadoff man is on with a walk for the Scotties. That'll bring up the right fielder, Houston Haynes.
First walk given up by Yules this afternoon.
Told you in the pregame the Scotties probably need to sweep Barren County to avoid being the number 4 seed for the district tournament. Of course, there's so much parity in this district. I'm not sure I can remember a year where it probably matters less what seed you are for the district tournament. Glasgow 1-3 in the district. Everybody else is 2-2.
I agree, Joe. I can't remember it ever being this competitive. It's
actually East, I guess, is 3-1 because they swept the Scotties. So they're 3-1. Barren and Allen are 2-2, and Glasgow 1-3. Here's a fly ball to right field off the bat of Haynes, and that is down for a base hit. Martin had to make sure it was not going to get caught, so he only advances one bag, but the first 2 runners are on here. One by a walk, one by a single, and that will bring up the left fielder, J.P. Pitcock.
Scotty's 3rd hit.
You say Warren East swept Glasgow during the district matchups, but Glasgow beat Warren East earlier in the year in the 2A tournament. So
right.
Just not a lot of difference between the 4 teams in the district, I don't think anybody feels like. Pitcock tries to lay a bunt down, but he fouls it off.
And if you had to choose, would you want the 2A or would you want the district win? District's pretty important, but it was nice to go with the 2A.
It was. Yeah, you're putting me on the spot there. I don't know, Bruce.
That's a tough call. I mean, that's me.
Yeah.
I
mean, personally, I would rather have the district win, personally.
I think I would too. For the big show.
That's right. Here's the 0-1, and Pitcock again squares to bunt, lays this one down, and the only play would have been to first base, but instead, for some reason, Yules decided to go to third base, and he does not get it there in time, I should say. So now the bases are loaded. Yules decided not to take the safe out at first, and so now the base is loaded with Garrett Shields, the second baseman, coming to the plate, and nobody out.
I think the reason he did it because he's left-handed. He'd had to spin to make that throw, but
the bunt was between the pitcher's mound and third base, so that was certainly the shorter throw for him. But
right, but the shortstop had to get over there, didn't he? Or did the third baseman back up? I wasn't
paying attention.
I wasn't either. He let him field it, I believe, so because third baseman was there.
Time called here as the Barren County head coach J.R. Estes goes out to gather his infielders around. They want to talk about this situation here with the bases loaded and nobody out. Barren County on top by a score of 3-1. Actually, East.
They're talking strategy. Does he's saying, do we take the double play, or if you can't get to play at the plate, or try to get the double to maybe stop a big inning, or it's just like you say, it's a game of inches.
Meanwhile, across town, the Glasgow Lady Scotties are playing an important district game in softball against Warren East. They're hosting the Lady Raiders there at Glasgow High School. And right now in the bottom of the third inning, Warren East has a 1-0 lead. Lady Scotties do have a runner on at first and nobody out with the top of the order at the plate.
Well, the Scotties led them at East earlier in the year, and East came back with a big inning late.
Garrett Shields at the plate with the infield drawn in on the edge of the grass here for Barren County.
Well, they're going to try to get the play at the plate.
Showing bunt, and now Shields pulls back and takes the ball inside. Shields, a .236 hitter, has 7 RBIs. But a huge opportunity here for the Scotties, trailing 3-1, bases loaded and nobody out. Fastball from Ewells misses upstairs. So the first thing that has to happen is Ewells has to throw a strike.
And the Scotties have their best long ball hitter on deck.
That would be Carter Hodges. Shields again showing bunt, pulls back, and taking all the way, takes it outside, so it's 3-0. Ewells has nowhere to put him. Got to be a strike next, or it's a run for the Scotties.
You're watching this one, aren't you?
Absolutely. Wouldn't even take my bat off my shoulder. 3-0 pitch, and he did not take. He swung.
I cannot believe that. It was a strike, but maybe. I mean, it was a little out on the outside half. I don't know.
I am shocked at that, too,
Me
Bruce.
too.
Got the bases loaded, a 3-0 count.
Man, I mean, if it's a fastball right down the middle of the plate, you're watching it.
Shields shows bunt. And that one called a strike. So it's a Riley Dental Group full count. Payoff pitch coming now from Ewells. And it's fouled off by Shields to stay alive. Ewells taking a long time to steer in and get the pitch. Now he has it.
I'd have called time.
Now the payoff pitch. And it's a chopper to the left side. Going to be a tough play, and they got the play at home.
Was his foot on the
Cam Crawford made the play at third base, and then threw his the throw was in the dirt, but Bryce Thompson dug it out there at home plate to get the out. So that allows the Barren County middle infielders now to move back to double play depth. The infielders on the corners will stay on the edge of the grass here with the bases still loaded, 1 away, and Glasgow's leadoff hitter Carter Hodges coming to the plate.
Carter singled his first at bat, Joe.
And the breaking ball misses low and inside.
I know it looked like that Martin's, foot hit his foot, but at first I didn't think his foot was on the plate.
Yeah, I think it was. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses outside.
Yeah, got away. Kept it close enough that and you don't want to try to get out trying to steal home on a pass ball that's not far enough away with bases loaded here and 1 out.
Ewells with a 2-0. Hodges rips one into left field. That's going to get at least 1 run in. They're going to, now Pitcock held up between. Pitcock's going to run down here between third and home, and they're going to tag him out. I'm not sure what JP was thinking right there. Corey Haynes at third base was sending him the whole way, and Pitcock hesitated, and then all of a sudden decided he was going to try to score, and by that time it was too late. So a big base running mistake there by the Scotties. 1 run does come in to score. It's now 3-2. Boy, Glasgow has really hurt themselves with some mistakes here early in this ball game.
Joe, but I don't believe I have watched a ball game this year that we did not have a base running mistake.
I agree, Bruce. It's been a common theme for this team.
I came down the other night and watched them play against East, and there were base running mistakes in that. Well, there was a base running mistake that ended the game.
Here's Hudson Gum at the plate with 2 down now. Runners at first and second. And the breaking ball from Ewells misses upstairs to Hudson.
Hudson struck out his first at bat. Man, when the coach sends you, you're just going hard all the way.
I mean, go.
And if you get thrown out at the plate, that's a coach's fault.
That's right.
But you just can't. He who hesitates is lost.
3-2 lead here for Barren County. It's a 1-ball, no-strike count to Hudson Gum as the catcher Thompson went out to have a quick word with Ewells. Now we're ready to go. Ewells checks on the runners. Now the pitch. Fastball is off the handle. A little slow roller to the first baseman, Coffey. He'll pick it up and step on the bag. And, boy, Scotty's gift Barren County right there. This ball game should be tied at the very least, but instead the Trojans maintain a 1-run lead after 2.
1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 stranded. Well, there was 1 running error, but not against Barren County. We've completed 2 innings, and it's now Barren County 3, Glasgow 2. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Welcome back here to Sam Royce Field at John Richardson Stadium here in Glasgow, and it is a 3-2 lead for the Barren County Trojans over the Scotties in 15th District baseball action. It will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due for the Trojans here in the top half of the 3rd inning, which is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. That's Landon Ewells, Bracy Faught, and Jax Vincent. I'm sorry, this is Cam Crawford, the 5-6-7 hitter, and Crawford fouls this pitch off. Well, he did not foul it off. I'm sorry.
1-3 put out.
The ground ball. And, yep, Hodges throws him out at first base. I apologize. I was off in my lineup here. That was Cam Crawford, not Landon Ewells. So now Price Thompson and Dylan Pointer are the next 2 hitters due up. My apologies for that.
Well, I was still looking at the backside, or I would have corrected you. I was still adding some numbers up.
And here is a breaking ball from Hodges. It misses outside to Thompson.
Crawford singled and scored his first time, who just got thrown out. Thompson singled and was stranded.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that one in there for a called strike. Hodges with a pitch. Breaking ball, good one there. Had Thompson way out in front on the swing, 1-2.
That's a pretty wicked pitch.
Carter has a good breaking ball.
I've been told it's up in the upper 70s, 75, 76.
Hodges with a 1-2 now. And here's a chopper back up the middle, fielded by the shortstop Gum. He'll go to first base for out number 2.
Carter gave up the walk in the second, but he seems to settle down a little bit.
Here's the right fielder, Dylan Pointer.
He's faced 2 batters and thrown 4 strikes and 1 ball. So
Pointer batting .222.
He had an RBI single, and that little bloop that fell in front of Haynes out there in right field. Houston Haynes at no man's land. Everybody was chasing it.
Hodges' fastball missed up high, so Now the 1-0 pitch coming. That one also high. Crosstown, the Glasgow Lady Scotties continue to trail Warren East 1-0 in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the 2-0. That one's in there for a called strike. Lady Scotties need to win that game most likely need to win it to avoid being the number 4 seed. I think they probably definitely need to win it to avoid being the number 4 seed. That one in there for a called strike as well, 2-2.
Yeah, I think Allen's undefeated in the district. And East has a loss to Allen, and did they lose to Barren? But
here's the pitch, swung on and missed by Pointer, and he is down on strikes. An SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges. And for the first time today, the Trojans go in order in the 3rd.
That was Carter's 4th strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We've completed 2.5. Barron still on top of the Scotties, 3-2. We'll return for the bottom of 3rd inning after this 1-minute timeout on WCOU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Barren County 3, Glasgow 2 as we go to the bottom half of the Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home 3rd inning. Right. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Scotties. That's going to be Keaton Haynes, Thomas Glass, and Stephen Garrett. Some of the other games going on around the area today in high school baseball. Allen County Scottsville at home against Warren East. Of course, that's a 15th district matchup. Caverna traveling to Fort Knox. Hart County entertaining Bardstown, Bethlehem. Edmonson County visiting Butler County. You got Monroe County on the road at Clinton County. Bowling Green hosting South Warren today. Greenwood welcoming Warren Central. And Bowling Green Homeschool playing at Foundation Christian Academy. That's the baseball schedule around the area for today. Keaton Haynes at the plate of 333 hitter to start us off here in the bottom of the 3rd. Landon Newell set to deliver his first pitch of the inning. And the fastball is hit in the air, popped up on the infield, and calling for it is the shortstop, Jax Vincent. He'll make the catch, 1 away. We'll bring up the DH, Thomas Glass, hitting today for the catcher, Ryder Haynes.
Thomas RBI double in that 1st inning. Brought in Carter Hodges, who had singled.
Thomas batting .284. Breaking ball from Ewells misses for ball 1.
You've got to watch his breaking ball because it does drop a lot.
It's a big looper, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The 1-0, and Glass rips it into left field. That'll be a 1-out single. So Thomas Glass 2 out of 2 on the day with an RBI. He represents the tying run at on first base here in the bottom of the 3rd. And that will bring up the 3rd baseman, Stephen Garrett.
Garrett popped out in foul territory, that one that was up against the dugout, or, the out of play to end the 1st inning.
Eulis starts him with a fastball that misses outside. The 1-0 pitch, and this ball ripped into left field. That ball is over the head of Bracy Fault. But Glass had to hold up to make sure it was not going to be caught, and so he only advances 1 bag. I thought that thing might have a chance to get out of here when it first left the bat of Stephen Garrett, but it's a one hopper off the fence out there in left field. So runners at first and second with one away.
No. We're up high. Y'all are fine.
And that will bring up the center fielder, Landon Martin. First, we're going to get a visit to the mound by Barren County head coach J.R. Estes.
Well, I'm like you, Joe. When it first left the bat, and of course, that wind, it's blowing sort of right to left, and it held it up just a little. But I mean, and of course, Bracey, an 8th grader, first time on this field. If you hadn't played here much, that terrace is it's different.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an incline, as everybody who's familiar with this park knows. A little bit of an incline out there in left and center field. It sort of flattens out as you get into right field, but
Joe Landon Martin walked his first at bat and then was put out on a fielder's choice, a 3-2. That he was on third base and was thrown out at home.
Yules will stay in the game here as Coach Estes heads back to the dugout. So the left-handed hitting Landon Martin waiting on the first pitch of this at bat. He squares to bunt, pulls back and takes a pitch up high. The catcher Thompson will throw down to second base. It gets into the center field. That's going to move Glass over to third. And, man, that is exactly why I'm not a fan of catchers throwing down to second base after a pitch. It's just so many bad things can happen. A lot more bad than good, typically. So now runners on the corners.
That's sort of the same thing we talked about when you throw behind a runner at first, late in the game when you got a lead. Why?
1-0 the count. And now Yules will step off the rubber. Don't think he could find the pitch he wanted there. Martin again squares to bunt and pulls back and takes the strike. So because of that throwing error, all it would take here for the Scotties to tie the ball game up is a long fly ball long enough for Glass to tag up. Martin pops a bunt up into foul territory, but it drops harmlessly. One ball and two strikes. Yules sits. And the pitch. And it's in the dirt. And Stephen Garrett will take second base. He was already headed down there before the ball was in the dirt, so no chance to throw him out. By the time Thompson got to it, it bounced away from him just a bit. So now a base hit could score 2 runs. The infielders in on the edge of the grass here for Barren County. Scotties trail 3-2, but 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 away. 2-ball, 2-strike count to Martin. The pitch from Yules is called strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll bring up the right fielder, Houston Haynes, and now that takes the sacrifice fly out of play with his 2 outs on the board.
Second strikeout. Haynes singled his first at bat and then scored on a single by Carter Hodges.
Yules with a pitch, and the fastball's up and away. Houston, a .242 hitter with 5 RBIs. Would love to see him get numbers 6 and 7 right here. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's called a strike at the knees. Count even up at the ball and a strike. The delivery misses upstairs. Yules sets, kicks, and fires. And his pitch fouled off, out of play, straight back behind us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third for the Scotties. They trail 3-2 here in the bottom half of the Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third inning. The curveball hits Haynes, so that will load the bases now. And J.P. Pitcock will be the hitter.
He singled his first at bat.
J.P. batting .296. Has 7 RBIs. Eulis with the bases juiced. Delivers the pitch. Pitcock pops it up. It'll go foul out of play. Eulis set to deliver the 0-1. It's on the way. And that one misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, after Carter Hodges got off to such a poor inning in that first inning, and I told through 32 pitches, Yules has now already thrown more pitches than Carter threw 3.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's 2-1 as that one's outside.
He ought to get something right here he likes.
Eulis, or Yules, I should say, with the pitch here, and that one's right down Broadway for a called strike 2.
Him coming from that left side, he's got us on that strike, that ball that, you know, comes in right there several times. We've looked at that pitch. You're going to have to get ready and swing at it because you're going to get it called. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
Ready for the 2-2 now. It's on the way. And a ground ball that is foul, just foul. Very, very close down there.
I thought that ball went over the bag.
I'm talking about inches. They do say it's a foul ball, so everybody will head back to the base paths.
And I thought we had it beat out. Yeah, it did. The people, they saw it the same way I did. There's fans right here. And I think we were safe, too.
If it had been a fair ball, I think you're probably right, but the umpire called it foul, so the Scotties will have to try to do it again here.
Doesn't matter.
Another 2-2 pitch, and it is low, so Pitcock has worked it to a Raleigh Dental Group full count here. The runners are all get a head start.
Base hit could give the Scotties a lead. We could score 2 here on a base hit through the infield.
There go the runners on the pitch, and Pitcock watches strike 3.
Same pitch that he got called strike 2 on.
The Scotties watched 2 strikes go by in the last 2 hitters, and they are held scoreless despite having runners at second and third with just 1 out.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, a throwing error by the catcher, 3 stranded. Scotties has stranded 6 through 3 innings. We've completed 3, and it's still Barren County 3, Glasgow 2. We'll be right back after this timeout on WCLU Sports.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Welcome back here to Sam Royce Field at historic Richardson Stadium. We move to the top half of the Scooters Coffee fourth inning here with Barren County holding a 3-2 lead over the Scotties. And the first three hitters due up for Barren County will be the 8-9-1 hitters. That'll be Landon Ewells, Bracy Fault, and Jax Vincent.
Ewells walked in that first inning and was stranded.
Hodges with the fastball to start the at-bat. It's in there for a strike. The 0-1. And a good fastball. Ewell's way late on that swing. 0-2. Hodges winds and fires. And 3 straight fastballs, and Ewell's down on strikes. An SCRTC strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring up the left fielder, Bracy Fault.
That's the 5th strikeout for Carter. And Fault struck out looking his first at bat.
And the fastball from Hodges here misses upstairs. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball, Fault out in front of it. 0-1. Or excuse me, 1-1 now. The pitch from Hodges, fastball, and again, Fault cannot catch up to the heat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, fouled off, out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to the 8th grader, Bracy Fault. And the pitch on the way. That one misses outside. Hodges into the windup and delivers. And the fastball fouled straight back. Breaking ball, and Fault started to offer and then held his swing, so it'll be a Riley Dental Group full count. Let's try that again. Riley Dental Group full count.
That was a good take. He started to go. That was a good curveball.
The pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss. Fault down on strikes. Back-to-back SCRTC strikeouts here for Carter Hodges. Now back to the top of the order for the Trojans with the shortstop, Jax Vincent.
Joe Vincent has fouled out to third base, and he has flown out to right field.
Start of the day hitting .383.
Well, then he's due then if he's...
Hodges starts him with a breaking ball that misses low and away.
If he's hitting .383, he's 0-2 on this afternoon.
1-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike on the outside half.
Carter has struck 3 out in a row. 7, 8, and 9.
It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count here to Jax Vincent. Pitch on the way, and it hit him.
Wow, that hurt.
You know, that was a fastball that got him in the small of the back, it looked like. That'll keep the inning alive for the Trojans. Bring up the center fielder, Colton Wilson.
Wilson has walked both at bats, scored his first time.
Wilson started the day hitting .400, which led the team.
Yeah, and of course, he's left-hander, and we've got that short porch on right field. And that's the way the wind's blowing.
And he gets hit by the pitch.
Man.
So now runners at first and second, and Wilson tried to shake it off. That was another fastball.
He caught him on the hip.
Couldn't tell where it caught him, to be honest.
He's sort of limping. If it in the back, you'd think. And that'll bring up Jackson Pierce, who doubled, and then he struck out looking his second at bat. So
Glasgow pitching coach Corey Glass out there to have a word with Carter Hodges.
And we got 2 strikeouts, and now we give him an opportunity to get a run back.
The offer and then held it. Coach Glass heads back to the dugout now. Runners at first and second. 2 away here in the top of the Scooters Coffee 4th inning. Barren County leads Glasgow 3-2 in a district matchup. Again, the Scotties need to win today and tomorrow, most likely over Barren County, to avoid that number 4 seed. First pitch to Pierce is grounded to the right side. Shields has it at second base. His throw to first is there. And that will end the inning for Barren County as Trojans held scoreless here in the 4th.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 stranded via the hit batter. 3.5 now gone by. 3-2 Barren County over your Glasgow Scotties. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can blow with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Back here at Sam Royce Field, here at historic Richardson Stadium in Glasgow. It is Barren County 3, Glasgow 2, as we move to the bottom half of the Scooters Coffee 4th inning. We do have a pitching change brought to you by the People's Bank. And for Barren County, the new pitcher is going to be Gavin Coffey. So he replaces Landon Yules here in the bottom of the 4th. Coffey comes in from first base. Malachi Pendleton is now at first base. And you look at Gavin Coffey's pitching numbers on the year, and am I looking at this correctly? It appears Coffey has not pitched a single inning of varsity baseball this year. So interesting to bring him in a critical ball game here in district play. He has no pitching stats at all. For the Scotties, it'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters to get us going in the 4th. Garrett Shields, Carter Hodges, and Hudson Gum. Coffey is a right-handed thrower. He's a senior. And his first pitch to Shields is a fastball that misses low and away. Meanwhile, across town, the Glasgow Lady Scotties have exploded. They lead Warren East 7-2 in the top of the 5th inning over there.
Surprising.
And pitch in there for a called strike to Shields, 1-1.
Shields hit into a fielder's choice. His a 5-2 put out.
Swing and a miss at the fastball, 1-2.
Coffey's got some heat, doesn't he?
Lady Scotties put up all 7 of those runs in the bottom of the 4th.
Let's hope they can maintain.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Shields tried to check his swing but could not hold up. So it's a SCRTC strikeout there for Gavin Coffey. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Scotties. Here's Carter Hodges.
So we can close the book on Landon Ewells. He pitched 3 innings, faced 17 batters, struck out 2, walked 1, gave up 7 hits, 2 runs. Both were earned, hit a batter, and had a balk.
Barren County leading 3-2 here as we go to the top of the Glasgow order. Hodges a .340 hitter. And the breaking ball from Coffee misses low and in the dirt.
Carter is 2 for 2, both singles. He scored our first run.
And this pitch misses. 2-0 to Hodges. And Hodges will ground this ball foul into the Barren County dugout.
I want to compliment the Lady Scotties softball team. Those girls have worked and have improved as this year's gone along. And they may lose today, but they've got a great attitude now and playing some good ball the last 2 weeks.
They are playing good softball. And this pitch from Coffee misses low. 3-1 now to Hodges.
Got their first win against Barren County in 10 years. Played Allen County 4-2, who's leading district undefeated.
Another 3-1. And Hodges will foul it back. It'll be a Riley Dental Group full count now. Yeah, Warren East still has 2 district games left. They have 3 district games this week. Warren East softball does. We got Barren, I think, tomorrow, or maybe Allen tomorrow, and then Barren on Thursday, I believe it is. Hodges pops this pitch up in foul territory, and it will get out of play. Well, the third baseman, Crawford, jumped over the fence over there to try to catch it. He almost got his glove on it, but could not bring it in. The count will remain 3-2. So Warren East in district play right now is 1-2, I believe, in softball. Lady Scotties with a win over Warren East today would finish 2-4 in district play. Here's the 3-2 pitch again. Hodges hits it into right field, and that's going to drop in for a 1-out single.
His third single of the day. Carter's helped himself on the mound, hadn't he?
Yeah, can't do a whole lot more at the plate than what he's done. Here's the shortstop, Hudson Gum.
Hudson looking for his first hit. Struck out in that first inning, and then he unassisted ground out to first base in the second for the third out. So Hudson's due. If he get a good fastball, Hudson's capable of putting one out of the park.
He's got 2 bombs so far this year, 20 RBIs to go along with that .310 average. And the fastball from Coffee is outside. Now ready for a 1-0 pitch. And Hudson pops it up on the infield. Pendleton calling for it at first base, but actually the second baseman, Pierce, will call him off, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. That was up in Hudson's eyes right there, which is the reason why he popped that thing up. That'll bring up the first baseman, Keaton Haynes.
Keaton has flown to center and popped out to the shortstop.
Barren County got all 3 of their runs in the first inning. Scotty's got 1 in the first and 1 in the second. And that's how we've arrived at a 3-2 Barren County lead with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nice little hole there between the 5-6 position.
This 4th inning brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Runner takes off for second base. It's Caldwell who is courtesy running, and he will slide in there safely. Good throw, might have had him, but Thompson bounced it in there. So that is Braylon Caldwell who gets the stolen base, running for the pitcher, Carter Hodges.
Caldwell's got some speed. If Haynes could get a single in the gap, we might get a run back.
Pitch to Haynes was a strike. Here's the 0-1, and that pitch misses outside.
Yeah, Thompson made a nice stop there. I thought for a minute it was going to get away from him. It would have moved us up another base. We've got to have a base hit with 2 outs anyway. So
another 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. It's going to get out of play. One and 2 to the junior first baseman, Keaton Haynes, as Coffee peers in to get the pitch he wants. Now has it, comes set. The pitch on the way, and it's ripped into left field. That's going to get in there for a base hit, and Caldwell will come in to tie the ball game. Meanwhile, Haynes slides in safely at second base with an RBI double. Keaton Haynes with RBI number 29 on the year. And this game is tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 4th.
nice 2-out double. That brings up Glass, Joe, and he's doubled in singles. So if he could get a hit here, he might plate another one for the Scotties.
Thomas Glass, a .284 hitter when the day began. He has improved upon that. Breaking ball from Coffee in there for strike 1.
Well, we do have a new ball game now for the last 3 innings, though, so.
Glass would love to give his team the lead here with a runner at second base. A breaking ball here misses outside. Glass started to offer but held up. Coffee checks the runner. Now the pitch. Breaking ball misses inside. Two balls and a strike. Haynes with the lead at second base. Pitch. Fastball right down the middle there, called strike 2.
Well, both of Thomas Glass's hits were 1 ball. He had 1 ball on him when he hit them, but he's gone 2-2 now.
And the 2-2 pitch coming. Glass will stay alive by fouling it off out of play. Coffee has the pitch. Kicks and fires. The breaking ball in the dirt. Glass lays off. It's a Riley Dental Group full count now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch as Haynes takes off for third base. It's fouled off out of play. Still a Riley Dental Group full count.
Yeah, Haynes, they're not really holding him now.
Yeah, Keaton took off on that last pitch. Coffee fakes the throw to second base that time.
$14 days of school left, Joe.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Haynes again takes off. And now Keaton holds up. And now we're in a rundown again between second and third. Glass gets the walk, but now they're trying to get Haynes out. And do they? They do. Yet another base running mistake by the Scotties, and that runs them out of another inning. Pitch he wants.
even it up after 5. 1 run. There was 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Blue Sports at 1031 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Sam Royce Field. We go to the top half of the 5th inning in a 3-3 ball game between Glasgow and Barren County. And the first 3 hitters due up will be Gavin Coffey, Cam Crawford, and Price Thompson. That is 4, 5, and 6 in the order.
Well, Joe, the Scotties got it tied, but had an opportunity again maybe to take the lead on a running error. Coffey is 0 for 2. He has struck out and hit into a 6-3 fielder's choice.
First pitch missed to Coffey, so here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, where in the world was that? That looked pretty good. 2-0. Hodges delivers. That one's in there for a called strike. Coffey, a .392 hitter, 22 RBIs, 2 home runs when the day began. Hodges with a 2-1 pitch, and that fastball misses high. Don't want to walk that leadoff man.
No.
Especially after you've just tied the ball game up. The 3-1 pitch, breaking ball, a strike on the inside half.
Well, they have not had the leadoff batter on today, but we're in danger now. But
Raleigh Dental Group full count. The payoff pitch here popped up to the right side. And coming in and making the catch will be the right fielder, Houston Haynes. Boy, he had a lot of ground to cover. He caught that ball just barely on the outfield grass. But he called off the second baseman, Garrett Shields, and there's one away. Yeah. Now the third baseman, Cam Crawford, to the plate for the Trojans. And the fastball from Hodges right down Broadway there for a called strike.
Crawford singled and scored, and then he grounded back to Carter Hodges on the mound.
Hodges winds and fires. Breaking ball.
Ooh,
looked
boy,
pretty good. Must have missed
like
inside a little bit.
Yeah, that had a nice break on it. It looked like right there, maybe it broke after it passed the plate.
Here's the 1-1. And a good breaking ball. Crawford out in front of it. Took a big cut, but way out in front on the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The pitch from Hodges. Called strike 3, an SCRTC strikeout. Good fastball there. 2 away.
7th of the day, Joe.
Now the catcher, Price Thompson, comes to the plate.
Thompson's 1 for 2. He singled in the first, and he grounded to short his last at bat.
Hodges will start him with a pitch that misses upstairs.
Another breaking ball. It just a little outside there. It never broke much.
Now the 1-0. Fastball grounded to the left side. Took a bad hop, and it'll get into left field. Stephen Garrett thought he had a beat on that one, but all of a sudden it took a big old giant hop and got over his head into left field. So a 2-out single there for Price Thompson Tough luck for the Scotties. That'll bring up the right fielder, Dylan Pointer.
Pointer singled in the first, RBI single, and then struck out for the third out in that third inning. Thompson's the catcher. 12 ran for him the first time. Is that who's out there this time? Yes. Is
it 12 or 2? I think it's 2, Bruce. That's Colton Esters, if it's number 2.
Yeah, it is 2.
A pitch from Hodges catches the outside corner there to Pointer.
Colton Esters.
Hodges checks the runner. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed by Pointer.
This is
in the hole 0-2.
5th inning.
Hodges will throw to first base, but Esther slides back in safely. Barren County 3, Glasgow 3. We're in the top half of the 5th inning here at Sam Royce Field. Critical 15th district ball game. Fastball from Hodges. Where is that? I mean, that's strike 3. That should have been strike 3. Instead, it's a ball. Somebody said, did it miss right down the middle? It's about what it looked like. Here's the 1-2, and this pitch going to be fouled off out of play. One and 2 to Pointer. He's a .222 hitter.
As I said, he's 1 for 2 today with an RBI.
Hodges checking on the runner at first. Now sits and delivers. Yep. Fastball called, strike 3 there, and SCRTC strikeout.
Strikeout number 8, Joe.
Barren County held scoreless here in the 5th.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4.5 gone. It's all tied up at 3 apiece between Glasgow and Barren County. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1498.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball. It's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. For the Scotties, leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning will be Stephen Garrett. He'll be followed by Landon Martin and Houston Haynes, 5, 6, and 7 in the order. 3-3 ball game here between Glasgow and Barren County. Captain Coffey to start his 2nd inning of work on the mound for the Trojans, and this ball hit right back up the middle by Garrett for a leadoff single.
Back-to-back singles for Garrett.
Now the center fielder, Landon Martin, steps in.
Landon has walked and struck out looking. That's our 10th hit, Joe.
Martin squares to bunt, puts it down the third base line. It'll stay fair, fielded by the third baseman Crawford. His only play is to first, and it gets away. That's going to get Garrett to third base. They're going to send him home here. Garrett will come in to score. Did the ball?
I think
the ball got out of play because they've called it a dead ball, but Garrett was already in position to be able to get home plate, so he will score. And Glasgow takes a 4-3 lead, and Landon Martin, I don't believe even a good throw would have had him. I think Landon would have beaten that out.
He was
so that'll be an infield single, and then the throwing error by Crawford will allow him to take second base.
Yeah, he was there before the ball got there. The ball, but he had it beat out, and then, like say, the bad throw by Crawford at third.
So Glasgow now up 4-3. And Houston Haynes at the plate. He shows bunt, pulls back, and takes the ball in the dirt. Good stop there by the catcher Thompson to keep the runner put at second base.
Well, that's an unearned run, but the others have been earned. But no, they had an error that, no, we didn't score in that inning. I'm sorry.
1 ball, no strikes. Coffee sets. Now the pitch. And Haynes swings through it for strike 1.
That ball broke off the plate. But Haynes is 1 for 1. He singled and was hit by a pitch in the third. Stranded there as we didn't score. We had that.
The 1-1 delivery. Haynes tried to lay down the bunt but fouled it off. One and 2 now on the Scotty right fielder. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Scotty's already with 1 run in. They lead it 4-3. Breaking ball, grounded to the left side, and going to be backhanded by the shortstop Vincent, but he can't hang on to it. And that would be an infield single as well. Vincent had to go deep into the hole there, and there was no way he was going to be able to throw Haynes out, even if he comes up with it. So runners on the corners now.
If he'd come up with about the only play he would have had, maybe to try to go to third because he was going that way, and I don't
believe he would have ever been able to do that either, personally. Martin squares to bunt. So going to get a pinch hitter here for J.P. Pitcock. That will be Braylon Caldwell, who is going to hit for J.P. And the Barren County infielders have all gathered around the pitching mound there as they're talking things over. And now head coach J.R. Estes is going to go out and join them.
Braylon may stay in the game, too, because he does play some outfield for the Scotties. So this may be a sub when it's all said and done. Pitcock had a single in that first and then had the running mistake, and then he struck out looking in the third. So, but the Scotties, with nobody down, could make this a big inning if right here.
Braylon Caldwell batting .211. He has 3 RBIs on the year. Conference still going on the mound as Coach Estes still out there talking to his ball club.
It was about to break.
While they continue that conversation, we'll check in on the Lady Scotties softball game. Glasgow has extended its lead over Warren East in the bottom of the 6th inning now to 8-2. So barring a really bad top of the 7th inning, Lady Scotties look like they are headed to their 2nd district win of the year.
Look that up. I don't know when we've ever beaten Warren East because there for years they had that McKinney there.
Caldwell was showing bunt and now pulls back as Coffee faked the throw to third. Runners on the corners here. Nobody out. See if Haynes takes off for second base on the pitch. He does. And Thompson fakes the throw to second. They're just going to let him have it. So now a base hit could mean 2 for the Scotties. Pitch to Caldwell was a strike. Infielders in on the edge of the grass here for the Trojans.
If he's a good bunter, I might bunt again right here and just see what they do.
Only problem is you've already got the infield playing in, so.
But I know a prior game they had, they just, they threw one away already. That's what hurt them in that prior game. Was the short game against Russell County.
Here's the 0-1 to Caldwell. And he has a fly ball into left field. That is going to be caught out there, but the runner will tag from third base, and that'll make it 5-3 in favor of the Scotties as Landon Martin comes in to score the run. They'll check at third base to see if he left early, and they say he did not.
So there will be a sacrifice and an RBI for Braylon Caldwell. I need to mark that down. in the right spot.
RBI number 3 on the year for Caldwell on that sacrifice fly. Actually, number 4, I'm sorry. It's his 4th RBI. Here's the second baseman, Garrett Shields, with 1 out. Runner at second base for the Scotties.
Garrett looking for his first hit. Hit into a fielder's choice and then struck out to lead off the 4th.
Coffee with a fastball that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 to Garrett. And to Shields, I'm sorry, and he will foul it off. Is it going to stay in play?
Fair ball.
It is a fair ball, actually, not foul. That ball did not land fair by much down the right field line. I thought it was going to go foul, but it'll wind up being a double there for Garrett Shields.
It's his second hit.
Haynes
winds up
at third. So now 2 more runners in scoring position at second and third for the Scotties here, with their leadoff hitter, Carter Hodges, coming to the plate, still just 1 away.
Carter 3 for 3, Joe, and has scored 2 runs for the Scotties here this afternoon.
And a breaking ball from Coffey misses off the plate outside. Again, the infielders in on the edge of the grass here for Barren County. Scotty's in front 5-3. The 1-0 from Coffey. And Hodges with a base hit inside the bag at third base. Haynes in to score. Shields in to score. And Hodges slides in safely with a 2 RBI double. It's 7-3 Scotties.
His 4th hit. He's 4 for 4 today with 3 RBI. And a double.
Certainly a leading candidate for our Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game. And we'll get a courtesy runner for Hodges at second base. It's going to be Rashad Etheridge running for him.
What's Rashad's number?
7. Hudson Gum will come to the plate for Glasgow.
Hudson's due. Let's see, it's a 5th inning.
Fastball from Coffey misses high. Coffey checks on Etheridge at second, now delivers the pitch, and it's a foul ball. Came up and hit Hudson while he was still in the box. One ball, 1 strike here to Gum. 4 runs in already for the Scotties here in the 5th. They lead it 7-3. Pitch coming. Breaking ball misses low.
We beat East. No, that scores. The 24 scores were not reported. But if you go back to the last time without those reported.
Fastball called a strike on the outside corner of the Gum. It's 2-2.
Was 2010 and 11 that we beat East.
Bruce is talking about softball.
Yes. Well, we were.
Right. It's been a little while since we talked about it, so I just want to make sure everybody knows what you're talking about there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hudson Gum. Pitch from Coffey, and that's in the dirt. That'll move Etheridge over to third base as it gets to the backstop. So that'll put the sacrifice fly back in order for the Scotties now. Lady Scotties, by the way, are 2 outs away from earning a victory over Warren East. They lead 9-2 right now in the top of the 7th with 1 away. Raleigh Dental Group full count here. The payoff pitch is fouled off by Gum. Another payoff pitch coming from Coffee. Gum pops it up into, actually a fly ball into center field, and it'll be caught out there by Wilson. Not deep enough for Etheridge to try to score, so he'll stay put. Now the first baseman, Keaton Haynes, to the plate with 2 down.
Joe Keaton has flown to center. He's popped out to short, and then he had a double, a RBI double in that 4th inning. He drove in Carter Harges. Well, he drove in Braden. No, he drove Carter in because he was on base on that one.
Breaking ball here in the dirt to start the at-bat to Haynes.
Well, this is our 8th batter of the inning. We've had a 5th inning like Barren had in the 1st.
Now Barren sent 9 batters to the plate in that inning. 1-0 pitch to Haynes, called a strike on the outside part of the plate. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball, grounded on a 1-hopper to Vincent at shortstop. He bobbled it at first. Now his throw will not be in time, and another run will score for the Scotties.
What are you going to score that?
That's got to be an error,
yeah,
Bruce.
I mean,
it'd
eat him up.
Yeah, it's a hard-hit ground ball. It's a 1-hopper, but it was right in his glove, and it popped out. So it's 8-3 Scotties as Etheridge comes in to score the 8th run of the day for Glasgow. That'll bring up Thomas Glass for the Scotties.
It's their 3rd error of the ball game. Thomas Glass is 2 for 2. Doubled, singled, walked. Has 1 RBI on the afternoon.
And runner takes off for second here. Haynes will have it stolen.
He stole that off the pitcher.
Got a big jump, didn't he?
Yes. That's his 2nd stolen base.
So Keaton
no, his 1st, I'm sorry.
Keaton on the year now 5 out of 5 in stolen bases. Pitch to Glass was a strike, so here's the 0-1. And he'll foul this one back. No balls and 2 strikes to Glass. Coffee trying to get out of this inning. Scotties have already plated 5 runs here in the 5th. Breaking ball in the dirt. That'll get to the backstop and move Haynes over to third base now. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Coffee. Glass hits a ground ball fair inside the bag at first. That's going to get Haynes in. Glass on his way to second, looking for a double here, and he will have it standing up.
His 2nd double of the day. That's the 5th double by the Scotties. Oh, the 6th.
It's at least his 2nd RBI, too. So that would give him 18 if that's the case. Glasgow now up 9-3 with 6 runs in here in the 5th.
6 doubles. And the Scotties have batted around, Joe.
And Barren County coach J.R. Estes coming out to the mound. We'll see if we get a pitching change here. Looks like we will. So, Ann, let's take a timeout here while Barren County inserts the new pitcher and he warms up a bit. It is a 9-3 lead for Glasgow over the Trojans here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll take a timeout and come back and tell you about our Pitching change brought to you by the People's Bank. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball here on WCODU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Back after this one.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball. It's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. And the pitching change for Barren County brought to you by the People's Bank, and it is going to be Malachi Pendleton, who will be the pitcher now for Barren County. And as we pull up Pendleton's numbers on the year, he is a right-handed sophomore. He is 0-1 on the year with a 4.67 ERA. He has struck out 1 and walked 10, so he's had some control issues in his innings of work. He's only thrown 3 innings of baseball for the Trojans, and he is making his 4th appearance on the mound. All have come in relief. The Scotties have exploded for 6 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Joe Gavin Coffey pitched 2 1/3 innings. No, 2 2/3 in it. We've got 2 outs. He pitched 2 2/3 innings, faced 14 batters. He struck out 1. He did not give up a walk. Gave up 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 were earned, and he had 1 wild pitch.
Well, the first hitter that that Pendleton will face is going to be Stephen Garrett. He comes to the plate with 2 outs on the board and a runner at second base for the Scotties.
2 for 2. He fouled out to the first base side his first at bat, and then has had back-to-back singles and scored. He scored our first run in the inning on a throw-in error off the Landon Martin bunt.
Pendleton's first pitch of the day is a breaking ball that misses high. Pendleton has walked 10 batters in 3 innings of work, so I might go up taking a strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one a strike on the outside corner.
I started to say that first error, I should have had less earned runs, but that error was not an out because he had beat the bunt out, the throwing error, and just let a run score. But we would have scored it anyway, so they are earned then.
1-1 pitch from Pendleton. Breaking ball, and Garrett a little bit late on it. Couldn't make up his mind, I don't think.
Yeah, that was almost a slurve ball, rather. It was slow.
1-2 now. Pendleton taking a look at the runner. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, fouled back.
He's a sophomore.
One ball, 2 strikes to Stephen Garrett. Pendleton with the pitch. And it's in the dirt. Going to get to the backstop. That'll move Glass over to third base. Maybe a third wild pitch of this inning, I think, for Barren County pitching. Wheels have kind of fallen off for the Trojans here in the 5th, but most of it's due to good hitting here by the Scotties. The 2-2 pitch coming to Garrett.
And we've had 3 doubles this inning.
Fastball misses high. Was that a 3-2 pitch? I guess it was a 3-2 pitch. They had it wrong on the scoreboard. Garrett walking down to first base.
That's just the second walk given up by the Trojans today, but.
And we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Landon Martin, and that will be Peyton Limley hitting for Landon.
Number 12, Peyton. And he may enter the game.
Peyton Limley, a .255 hitter. Has 8 RBIs. Runners on the corners as he comes to the plate with 2 away. Glasgow in front 9-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball from Pendleton is high.
Well, with this big inning and stuff and all of the stuff we got, there's going to be one of these days it's going to take a minute to add up the score. My book is full of stuff.
We got plenty of time. Here's the 1-0. That one called a strike on the outside part of the plate.
If they'll try to steal Garrett and getting him in scoring position. Okay. I think he's going this time. Nope.
Oh. And a swing and a miss. Limley late on that one. 1-2 now. I think that's a pinch runner for Garrett at first base. That does not look like Steven down there. Here's the 1-2. And this fastball misses outside.
Well, I won't need his number unless he scores. So.
Well, that's good because I can't pick it up anyway.
Well, it looked like it might have been 2, but I don't.
It's not. That is not Steven Garrett.
Oh.
That kid's smaller than
small.
Steven. Here's the 2-2. And this pitch misses outside.
Well, they play tomorrow. Of course, Potter, their best pitcher, and they've got Crawford to come back, but they're using a lot of pitchers here today too. You know, some that won't be able to throw relief if they have to have.
That is 22. Zyler Barber running at first base for Steven Garrett. And Barber takes off for second, but the pitch popped up here, and it'll be caught right on the foul line by the third baseman, Cam Crawford. And that will finally bring the bottom of the 5th inning to a close, but the Scotties absolutely blow up here in the bottom of the 5th. They plate 6 runs. They hit 3 doubles in that 5th inning, and they now have a commanding 6-run lead. Bruce, you got it there?
Joe, there were 6 runs on 6 hits. There was 2 errors, and we wind up stranding 2. So we've completed 5 here at historic Richardson Stadium, Sam Royce Field. It's the Scotties 9, the Trojans 3. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1498.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Malachi Pendleton to lead things off for Barren County here in the bottom, or the top of the 6th inning, I should say, and he fouls the first pitch off out of play from Carter Hodges. Pendleton's first at-bat today. He'll be followed by Bracy Faught and Jax Vincent. 8-9-1 in the Barren County lineup. This pitch to Pendleton misses high. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. Pendleton swings through it.
Yeah, all you want to do now is throw strikes, Joe, and let your defense take care of you. You don't want to give up anything cheap, walks.
And the 1-2 is found straight back here to the fence behind home plate. Hodges into the windup. The pitch. Breaking ball misses low and away. And a swing and a miss. Pendleton down on strikes. An SCRTC strikeout for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th.
His 9th. Carter Hodges' 9th, I should say. Since that first inning when he faced 9 batters, I think he's only 2 batters over the limit. Now there's 3.
And first pitch a strike here to Bracy Faught.
0 for 2, both strikeouts.
And here's a line shot caught out there by Hudson Gum for out number 2 at shortstop. Top of the order now for Barren County with Jax Vincent coming to the plate.
0 for 2, fouled out, flew out to right, and was hit by a pitch.
First pitch from Carter misses. The 1-0 on the way, and this one fouled back. Lady Scotties, by the way, do end up defeating Warren East by a final score of 9-2, so that will mean Glasgow finishes the district season at 2-4. And the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses outside. It gives the Lady Scotties a chance, at least, to avoid being the number 4 seed, and that will matter. We talked about it doesn't really matter, we don't feel like, in baseball too much. There's so much parity in the district. But in softball, Allen County is undefeated, so you'd rather not have to play them in that first round if you don't have to. Swing and a miss here, 2-2 now.
Yeah, because they do have picked up a victory over both the other teams.
That's right.
So that's right.
They've split with Barren County, and they've split with Warren East now, Glasgow has.
Well, so if East and the Scotties tie.
And a swing and a miss, and Vincent down on strikes, an SCRTC strikeout to end the top of the 6th, and Barren County held scoreless.
Carter Hodges got 2 strikeouts. He's up to 10, Joe, but 3 up and 3 down here in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5.5, it's Glasgow 9, Barren County 3. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCIU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. For the Scotties, they're going to send up their 7, 8, and 9 hitters here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That'll be Houston Haynes. And we don't know if J.P. Pitcock, I don't think he re-entered the ball game. So if not, that would be Braylon Caldwell hitting in the second in this inning. And then Garrett Shields, the third man, due up here in the 6th. And Malachi Pendleton starts Haynes off with a fastball that misses upstairs. Glasgow leads 9-3 over the Trojans. Barren County got out to a 3-0 lead after a rough first inning for the Scotties, but Carter Hodges has pretty much dominated Barren County since then on the mound. He has not allowed any more runs since that first inning, excuse me. 2-0 pitch now coming to Houston Haynes. Make it 3-0. That one's upstairs. Glasgow, meanwhile, got a run in the first, a run in the second, one in the fourth, and then 6 in that big fifth inning.
Well, Joe, since that first inning, Carter's thrown a one-hitter. He gave up a single in the fifth.
Oh, there's the definition of the old automatic third strike right there on a 3-0 count. That one looked a little bit low.
He has struck out 10 on the afternoon, giving up 3 walks.
Here's the 3-1. That one called a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's a Riley Dental Group full count.
I think we're ready to go home.
Both of those looked a little generous. Now the payoff pitch coming, and a swing and a miss. Haynes down on strikes, 1 away. And here is Braylon Caldwell.
It was Pendleton's first strikeout.
Braylon do his first time up, Bruce.
Braylon had a sacrifice his first at bat. He flew out to left field.
Late on the fastball here, swings and misses for strike 1.
That was that sliding catch that Bracy Fault made. You know, had to go to the ground to catch it, and it was a sacrifice fly.
The 0-1 pitch misses low. These two teams will play again tomorrow over at Barren County High School. It will be the final district game of the regular season for both ball clubs. It's a 5:30 start. Jay Turner going to have the pregame coverage starting at 5:15 on WCLU Burgundy 104.7. And the live stream will also be provided by BCHS Live. One-two pitch now from Pendleton. And it misses up and in as Caldwell gets up out of the way of it.
That was a helmet-high fastball.
2-2. Pendleton winds and fires. And that misses low. Count will go to 3-2. So it's another Riley Dental Group full count.
Joe, this is his 4th batters he's faced, and all of them have gone full.
The 3-2. Caldwell hits a fly ball to right center field, and the catch going to be made out there by the center fielder Colton Wilson. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Garrett Shields.
Shields is 1 for 3. Hit into a fielder's choice, struck out, and he had a double.
Garrett started the day with a .236 average, and the pitch from Pendleton misses high. Pendleton into the windup. Fastball strike on the outside corner. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball winds up low and in the dirt. Again, Glasgow needed a win today and probably a win tomorrow over Barren County to avoid being the number 4 seed for the district tournament, which begins 2 weeks from today. Believe it or not, the season winding down here. This pitch misses outside to Shields. It's 3-1. Glasgow split the season series with Allen County Scottsville, but they were swept by Warren East. So they need to sweep Barren County to finish 3-3 in the district. And this pitch called a strike
Well, Joe,
at the knees.
He's now gone full to every batter.
It's another
He's
Riley
faced.
Dental Group full count. Pendleton with the payoff pitch. And that misses inside.
That'll be his second walk.
And it brings up the pitcher, Carter Hodges.
Carter 4 for 4.
Senior has had a heck of a ball game. Glasgow head coach Cameron Garman making a change with our home plate umpire. And we're going to get a pinch runner at first base for Garrett Shields. I think that's Landon Holly.
Yeah, it looks like him. Number 1, isn't it? Yeah. So, courtesy runner, number 1.
Pinch runner.
Pinch,
yeah, in this situation.
Yeah, pinch runner, number 1 in the 6th inning.
First pitch to Pendleton, in there for a call, or from Pendleton, in there for a called strike to Hodges. Here's the 0-1, and Hodges will foul it back out of play. Well, Warren East now moves to 4-1 in district play as they beat Allen County Scottsville 6-0. So they certainly are in the driver's seat to get that number 1 seed on the baseball side of things. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Hodges. And he swings and misses, and he's down on strikes. An SCRTC strikeout there for Pendleton, and that will end the bottom of the 6th inning. Scotties need 3 outs to walk away with a victory here over the Trojans when we come back.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We've completed 6 in this 15th district contest, and it's Glasgow 9, Barren County 3. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1498.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Carter Hodges is going to try to finish this ball game off for the Scotties as he will go out there to begin his 7th inning of work in a 9-3 ball game. Glasgow on top of the Trojans. And Barren County will send up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Colton Wilson, Jackson Pierce, and Gavin Coffey. So the Scotties have to get through the heart of the Barren County order here. Hodges, after a bit of a rough first inning, has been in full control ever since. Bruce told you he's only given up 1 hit since that first inning. And here's a foul ball off the bat of Wilson. It's going to get out of play. Barren County softball a winner today. They defeated Franklin Simpson by a final score of 8-0. Hodges with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball buzzes in there for a called strike on the inside corner. The 0-2 pitch. That one's outside. Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Wilson down on strikes. An SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges. He is in double digits with that stat.
11.
Number 11, yep. On the second baseman, Jackson Pierce.
Pierce is 1 for 3. Had a double in that big first inning for him.
Breaking ball in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch fouled off out of play. This is the last home game of the season for the Scotties, by the way. They are on the road the rest of the week and all next week. So this will be our last regular season broadcast of Glasgow baseball. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming and a swing and a miss. And Haynes caught it. Pierce thought it might have gone in the dirt, but it did not. He had taken it off to first base, but Haynes does not have to throw down there because he caught it cleanly. And that'll bring up Gavin Coffey, who is the last hope for the Trojans to try to keep this ball game alive. Scotty's on top 9-3 here in the top of the 7th.
Coffey is 0 for 3.
And he'll foul the first pitch off out of play. Hodges winds and delivers, and here's a ground ball that will go foul down the third base line. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off out of play. Talking about the Lady Scotties getting that second district win, Bruce, I'd love to go back and see when the last time was we won 2 district games in softball. The district has just been so tough. And this 0-2 pitch misses upstairs, 1-2 now.
Joe, since the 4th inning, Carter has struck out 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batters.
Wow. Make it 9 because that will end the ball game. A called third strike to Coffey on a breaking ball. And that is another SCRTC strikeout for Carter Hodges. What a day for that young man, not only on the mound but at the plate as well. Your final score once again, Glasgow 9, Barren County 3. Scotties improved to 16-14 on the year. They go to 2-3 in the district, while Barren County falls to 15-12. They fall to 2-3 in district play. And again, these two teams will meet up once again tomorrow at 5:30 over at Barren County High School in the final district game for each of them. Join Jay Turner on the call for that one on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 and the live stream on BCHS Live. We'll come back in a moment with our TJ Regional Health postgame show. Take a look at the final stats brought to you by McDonald's. We'll also have our Hardee's Hot and Fresh Play of the Game, the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game, and we'll talk with head coach Cameron Garman as well. Big win for the Scotties today over their crosstown rival Barren County Trojans. Glasgow wins it 9-3. We're back after a 4-minute timeout as we come back on the TJ Regional Health postgame show. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Back here with our TJ Regional Health postgame show at Glasgow's Sam Royce Field, where the Scotties are victorious over Barren County 9-3 here in 15th District action. And we'll turn things over to Bruce. He'll look at our final stats brought to you by McDonald's.
Carter, the Scotties pick up a 9-3 win. Barren County will fall to 15-12 on the season, 2-3 in the district. Glasgow will improve to 16-14 on the season, and they're 2-3 in the district. Barren County today had 3 runs on 5 hits. 4 of those hits came in the first inning. The Scotties committed 1 error in that first inning that allowed several of those, and there was 7 men stranded for the Trojans this afternoon. Landon Ewells started the game. He pitched 3 innings, faced 17 batters, struck out 2, walked 1, gave up 7 hits, 2 runs. Both were earned. He hit 1 batter, and he had a walk. Gavin Coffey came in his first appearance of the season. He will pick up the loss, so he will fall to 0-1. He pitched 2 2/3 innings. He faced 14 batters, struck out 1, did not walk a batter. He gave up 8 hits, 7 runs. 5 of those were earned, and he had a wild pitch. And then Malachi Pendleton came in and pitched the last 1 1/3 inning. He faced 6 batters, struck out 2, walked 2. He did not give up a hit or a run. Bryce Thompson did have 1 pass ball on the afternoon. Offensively for the Trojans this afternoon, Jax Vincent was 0 for 3. He committed an error. He was hit by a pitch. He struck out once. Colton Wilson was 0 for 1 with a run scored. He was hit by a pitch. He walked twice. He scored on one of those walks, and he struck out once. Jackson Pierce was 1 for 4 with an RBI double. He had their only extra base hit of the day. He struck out twice. He had 1 RBI. Gavin Coffey was 0 for 4. He had 2 strikeouts. Cam Crawford was 1 for 3. He scored a run. He committed an error. He struck out once, and he had 1 RBI on the afternoon. Price Thompson was 2 for 3. He had an error. Dylan Pointer was 1 for 3. He struck out twice and had an RBI. Landon Ewells was 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Malachi Pendleton was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Bracy Fault was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 27 official bats, 3 runs on 5 hits. The Trojans commit 3 errors. They had 1 extra base hit. That was a double. They were hit twice, and that was back-to-back in that 4th inning, the number 1 and 2 batters. 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, 3 RBI. For the Scotties today, they scored 9 runs. They had 15 hits. There were 3 Barren County errors, and they strand 3 batters. Carter Hodges will get the win this afternoon as he gets a complete game. He will improve to 7-0, pitched all 7 innings, as I said. He faced 30 batters, had 13 strikeouts, 3 walks. He gave up 5 hits, 4 of those in the first inning, 3 runs. All 3 of those were in the first inning. They were all earned, and he did hit 2 batters. Individually for the Scotties on offense today, Carter Hodges was 4 for 5 with a run scored. Courtesy runner Braylon Caldwell scored a run, and Rashad Etheridge also scored a run in Carter's position as a courtesy runner. Etheridge, no, that was Caldwell had a stolen base. Carter struck out once. That was his last at bat. He had a double and 3 RBI. Hudson Gum was 0 for 4 today with a strikeout. Keaton Haynes was 1 for 4. He scored a run. He had 2 doubles. He stole a base. He had a sacrifice, and he had 2 RBI. Thomas Glass was 3 for 3 on the day. He had 2 doubles and 2 RBI. Stephen Garrett was 2 for 3. He scored a run. He had a stolen base. He drew a base on ball. Landon Martin was 1 for 2 with 1 run scored. He walked once. He struck out once. Peyton Limley came in and pitch hit for him in the 6th inning. He was 0 for 1. Houston Haynes was 2 for 3 today with 2 runs scored. He had a stolen base. He was hit by a pitch. He struck out once. J.P. Pitcock was 1 for 2. J.P. committed an error in that first inning. He had 1 strikeout. Braylon Caldwell came in and was inserted in the game in that 5th inning. He was 0 for 1. He did have a sacrifice in that inning, and the RBI was credited to Caldwell. And then Garrett Shields was 1 for 3 this afternoon. He had a run scored, and he had a double. He had a base on ball and a strikeout. 31 official bats, 9 runs on 15 hits. Scotties do commit that 1 error in their first inning. They had 6 doubles today, 4 stolen bases, 2 sacrificed, 1 hit batter, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 8 RBI. And as I told you, Carter Hodges improves to 7-0 on the game. He faced 30 batters after the first inning. He only faced 21 batters, Joe. And Coach has made it out, and we'll let you talk to him.
All right, Bruce, thank you very much, sir. As we head set off here to Coach Cameron Garman, his ball club getting a big 9-3 win over district rival Barren County today. And Cameron, we were just talking off mic here. A bit of a rough first inning for your ball club. You get down 3-0, but 9 unanswered runs from that point. Got to be proud of the way they did not hang their head after that top of the first inning.
Yeah, give Barren credit. They played a great first inning and got after us and had a couple miscues, but we were kind of shell shocked, to be honest, and I didn't know how we would respond. But luckily they've the boys just did what we've coached them to do. Like I said, we talk about being blue collar and just doing what's asked of you and putting your head down and going to work, and that's what they did. And they chipped away at it and had that huge, the bottom of the 5th, 1, 2,
Yep,
3, 4.
yeah, bottom of the fifth.
Yeah,
Yep,
bottom
had
of the
6
fifth. We
innings.
opened it up, and that was it. So, yeah.
Carter Hodges, we got to start with him here, Cameron. Carter on the day faced 30 batters. He went all 7 innings, struck out 13, walked 3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. All 3 were earned. Did hit a couple of batters, did not have a wild pitch. As we talked about, he gave up 4 hits in that first inning when Barren County came out hitting the ball very well, but only 1 hit allowed in the final 6 innings. He has been a terrific pitcher for you all season long, and that continued here today, Cam.
Yeah, and he was 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs at the plate.
Right,
so
yeah.
Have
right.
a day, kid.
Exactly.
Very proud of him. He actually was pretty sick today and had to go to the doctor and get some medicine in him, but I think he just kind of needed to settle in. This is a high adrenaline ball game, so I think once he settled in, he was obviously fine. Didn't have his best stuff last week, walked a lot of guys, but just super proud of him. He's a confident kid, and everybody feels very, very confident when he's on the mound, and just can't say enough good things about him. A lot of guys could have folded, got down, but he finished strong, and for the most part, defense was there to make plays, and just proud of our guys. I'm just so happy for them. We haven't beat them in 2 or 3 years, and this is the last game on the field this year, and it's a good way for these seniors to go out.
Yeah, first win over Barren County since May 1st of 2023, Cam. They had won 6 straight in the series, so good to put an end to that one as a Scotty fan for sure.
Yes, sir.
15 big hits on the day for your ball club offensively. You guys came up swinging. You already mentioned Carter Hodges had an incredible day, 4 or 5 at the plate. You had Thomas Glass, who was 3 for 3. And these are our stats, not off Game Changer, so they may be a little different. But Stephen Garrett, 2 for 3 at the plate. You had Houston Haynes, who was 2 for 3 at the plate. So multiple guys had multiple hits in this ball game.
Yeah, and I just again can't say enough about our kids. I mean, Stephen Garrett went 0 for 5 Friday when we put up 13 runs, and he's kind of down about himself. And I'm talking to him, I'm blue in my face about, hey, stay positive. Like, it's going to happen. You got to stay with this thing. And he had 2 awesome shots. And Hudson Friday went 4 for 4 RBIs. Like, it's not always going to be – everybody's not going to go 3 for 4, 4 for 4 every game, but we have so many guys that can step up. Thomas has been solid all year long. Keaton's been solid all year long. Landon Martin has a huge bunt. Braylon comes in and gives us 2 quality ABs. And like I said, Houston went 2 for 3. And he didn't even really play Friday in the game. Like, we kind of have a good rotation of guys. Everybody knows their role when they play, when they don't, depending on who's pitching, stuff like that. And nobody freaks out, nobody panics. Like, everybody just owns it. And I'm just so proud of our guys just stepping up and playing ball. And just so proud of them.
Well, of course, this is a district game, so you're now 2 and 3 in the district, as is Barren County. Allen County Scottsville lost to Warren East earlier today, 6-0. So Warren East now in the driver's seat in the district. They are 4-1 in district play, while Allen, Barren, and Glasgow are all 2 and 3. So that game tomorrow at Barren County is a big one concerning the district seating, isn't it, Cam?
Yeah, and it's one game at a time. One game at a time. You kind of got to wash your hands of this one, and whatever happened tonight cannot affect tomorrow. It's a completely new ball game, and it's hard not to get caught up in everything. But like we've talked about before, it doesn't matter who's the 1 seed, the 2 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed. Everybody's going to throw their best guy game 1, and you're going to have to bring your best.
And the last home game of the season here for this ball club. All the rest of the games from here on out on the road, and had a huge crowd, a very nice crowd here for this ball game. That was good to see.
Yeah, I'm excited everybody came out, got a nice night. Can't thank enough people for the support they've given us this year. You can see all the banners out there on the outfield. Just anybody that donated this year, gave us time and money, and just can't say enough. And I want to say thanks to my assistant coaches who have put in tons of time working with these kids. Thanks to the parents, the fans, staff, faculty, anybody that supported us. It's huge, and it goes a long way.
Not sure how the district pairings are going to match up between baseball and softball, but we have learned that both baseball first-round games will be played on Monday. Usually, most of the time, you get one on Monday, one on Tuesday, but this time they'll both be played on Monday. Both the softball first-round games will be played on Monday, so depending upon what the matchups are and things like that, we're going to get your game on somehow. I don't know if it'll be me or Jay Turner calling it. It just depends on how things work out here. But either way, we look forward to seeing you guys compete in that district tournament, Cam.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
All right. Good luck in that tournament, and congrats on the win today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Scotty head coach Cameron Garman, his ball club winning it 9-3 over the Barren County Trojans as they score 9 unanswered runs in this ball game. We'll go now to our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game, and for that we go back to the bottom of the 4th inning, and it was a big double by Keaton Haynes that tied this ball game up to make it 3-3, and that is our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game. That double by Keaton Haynes in the bottom of the 4th inning. That is brought to you by Hardy's Restaurants. And our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, very little doubt about this one. Carter Hodges had an incredible day both on the mound and at the plate. On the mound, he goes all 7 innings, faced 30 batters, struck out 13, walked 3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, all of which were earned. He hit 2 batters. And then at the plate, Carter was 4 for 5 pitch with a run scored. And actually 3 runs scored in his position. He was courtesy run for a couple of times. Carter had 1 double out of those 4 hits. He also had 3 RBIs. So Carter Hodges, our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, that is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. So our next broadcast will be a softball broadcast. Matter of fact, our last 3 regular season broadcasts are going to be softball games. We've now done 7 baseball games on the air and only 4 softball, so we got to get those other 3 softball games in. The first one will come at you on Thursday. It is a 5:15 start, kind of an odd start time. 5:15 first pitch against Edmonson County on Thursday. Our broadcast will begin at 5 o'clock with the Don Franklin Auto pregame show. Make sure and join us for that, and then we'll be back there for a softball game on Friday against Monroe County as well. So, I want to say thanks to everybody who helped with the broadcast here tonight. We had Ann Pike on the board for us back at the studio in downtown Glasgow. Appreciate her hard work. We had Will Perkins as our video producer as always. My broadcast partner was Bruce Tribune. And once again, the final score, Glasgow 9, Barren County 3. Scotties improve to 16-14 overall, 2-3 in the district. Barren County falling to 15-12, 2-3 in district play. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.